guys, welcome to today's recipe video. Today we're going to be doing a protein pumpkin pie, and something that I like to do when I'm cutting is eat high volume foods. I'm pretty sure everyone that's cutting likes to do that just because it helps them feel more saturated, more full, and it kind of kills those cravings. So what we're going to do today is a protein pumpkin pie, and this whole pie, this whole pan right here is going to have 500 calories. So the exact macros are 51 grams of fat, 56 grams of protein, and 8 grams of fat, if I'm not mistaken. They'll be on the screen right now just so you guys can see. But what you're going to need is some protein powder. You're going to need some sweetener, whatever sweetener you want. I'm using Truvia. You're going to need 100% pure pumpkin, and you're going to need some egg whites, some almond milk, and some cinnamon powder. Now keep in mind, this is the way that I'm currently doing it because I am cutting and I'm trying to save as many calories as possible. If I wasn't cutting, if I was on a bulk, if I was on off season, I would add a crust to this. I would change the recipe a little bit, add some more calories into it. But since I'm cutting, this whole pie is going to be 500 calories. And the first thing we're going to do is add the pumpkin pie into a big bowl like this. We're going to add 425 grams of pumpkin pie, so let's go ahead and weigh that out. So 427 grams of pumpkin pie are going to go into your big bowl. Now keep in mind, you don't have to measure this like I am, but I am on contest prep right now, so I'm trying to be really accurate. But if you're in your off season, you don't have to measure this at all. So once we have our 425 grams of pumpkin pie into our bowl, the next step we're going to do is add our 2 scoops of protein powder. My protein that I have here is the salted caramel from My Protein, just because I like the taste. You guys can use whatever protein it is that you have. Keep in mind, every protein powder does have different calories, different macros, so that is going to change the calories a little bit. But if you have the same exact one that I'm using for My Protein, we're going to add 2 scoops of salted caramel. You can add 2 scoops of any protein powder that you have. Once you've added your protein powder into your bowl, the next step we're going to do is add some Truvia or whatever sweetener it is that you have. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of Truvia into our bowl. After you have your sweetener in there, the next thing we're going to do is add our egg whites, and I'm going to add 2 servings of this, which is 92 grams and equates to 10 grams of protein. So 2 servings of these egg whites are going to go in our bowl. And the last and final step that we are going to do is add a cup of almond milk. Whoa, I almost dropped that. You can add a cup of whole milk, a cup of skim milk, soy milk, whatever it is that you have. Play around with the recipe, do whatever's best for you, for your current caloric goal. Right now I don't have too many calories, so a cup of this almond milk is only 30 calories. So that is going to be it for the ingredients. Now we're going to mix this up, and you're going to see the type of consistency that it is that you want to get. So once we have all of our ingredients in our bowl, we're going to want to mix it up. I'm going to be using this hand mixer here. You can use a fork, a spoon, a whisk, whatever it is that you want. I'm going to be using this because it just makes life so much easier. Alright guys, so after we have our pumpkin pie batter all mixed up, we are going to add some cinnamon all over the top. So let me give you guys a close-up so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon all over the top of the batter, like so. And just cover the top, like this. And from there, I'm not even going to mix this up. I'm just going to throw this into our pan. And that is going to, in my opinion, it leaves the taste of the cinnamon in the middle of the pie, so it makes it taste really damn good. Before you go ahead and put your batter into your pan, you want to make sure you put some cooking spray on the pan just so that your pumpkin pie doesn't stick. So just cover this up in some cooking spray, and from there, we're going to add our batter. And you want to make sure you get all of what sticks to the bowl, because that, my friends, is macros. So after you have your batter in your pan, you're going to want to put this in the oven for an hour to an hour and 15 minutes on 350 degrees. And you can tell when the pumpkin pie is ready. If you stick a little toothpick on it and it comes out clean, that means your pumpkin pie is ready. And from there, you're gonna wanna put it in the freezer for about an hour if you want to eat it right away. If you don't wanna eat it right away, you can put it in the refrigerator for anywhere from 5 to 8 hours and then eat it the next day. Alright guys, so after you have taken this out of the oven and it's all said and done, it should look like this after you take it out from the refrigerator from a few hours. I'm going to cut this up and show you guys how it looks. So this is how your finished product should look. This is a really delicious recipe of pumpkin pie and a really healthy version of it. I'll put the macros on the screen right now. Each slice has 1 gram of fat, 6.5 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of protein. And if you want to have the whole pie, which is right here, instead of slices, the whole pie is going to be 500 calories. So a really low calorie pie, really low calorie alternative to pumpkin pie, and a really high protein version of it. So if you guys give this recipe a try, make sure to tag me on Instagram or let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed it. But please leave this video a like, and I will check in with you guys in the next one.